Now, extreme cold snap has gripped northern China, and it could see temperatures there plunge as low as -40 degrees Celsius. There's been major travel disruption in northerly provinces such as Shanxi and Inner Mongolia. The authorities have closed hundreds of roads and suspended many train services. In Beijing, the cold weather was blamed for an accident on the subway, which left more than 100 passengers with broken or fractured bones. Well, let's see what the weather's doing here at home. Sarah Keith Lucas has got the details. Not quite as cold, I'm hoping.
No, that's right, Ben. Some really extreme weather in China at the moment. But actually, it's been a year of extreme weather for them. A record-breaking year in China. We started off the year with the lowest temperature ever recorded there. It was -53 degrees. But fast forward to July, and we broke the record again in China. +52 Celsius, that was the highest temperature ever recorded. So huge swings, over 100 Celsius through the course of the year. But yeah, we're ending the year back on that really cold note. -47 Celsius has been recorded. There's 11 centimetres of snow at the moment in Beijing. And the cold weather that's been gripping the north is going to spread its way gradually further south across the east of China. So even in Hong Kong, things are looking cold over the next week or so. But to contrast that to what we've got here, because it's very mild and the weather not changing in a hurry as we head into the weekend. Fairly breezy, quite a lot of cloud around out there. And although most of us are going to be dry, there is some rain and some windy conditions on their way across the northwest of the UK.
Good afternoon. There's been a lot of cloud around over the last few days, and this afternoon will be staying quite cloudy, although the next couple of days should be dry and we should be seeing things turning milder as well. That dry weather will continue as we go through into Sunday as well, staying mild as well into Sunday, with highs once again of around 11 or 12 degrees.
Hello there, good evening. We have got a fair helping of cloud as we push through this weekend. It is turning that bit milder. The breeze, though, is tending to pick up, but it is mostly dry. We could just see a few spits and spots of rain and drizzle perhaps here and there, but yes, largely a dry story. And we're looking at temperatures getting a little bit higher than we saw today, so valleys up to around 11 or 12 Celsius. Then we have another mild night. Sunday's a similar sort of a day, a bit more of a breeze around. Again, this milder feel, again, largely dry, but I couldn't rule out an odd speckle or two of rain and perhaps a bit more drizzle as we head towards Monday, but basically a pretty samey story. By the time we get to Tuesday, that weather front arrives and that could start to bring some more lively outbreaks of rain. But until then, it's Groundhog Day, really. Take care.
Hi Rita, we've had a stunning sunset across the northeast of England just over the last hour or so ago. This particular one was from Gateshead, but we've had scenes like this reported down into parts of Yorkshire, even the East Midlands as well. Now, it is across eastern England and to a degree eastern Scotland, where we've still got cold air that's kind of stagnated, but into the weekend it is set to get a lot milder for these areas, with temperatures climbing into double figures. Now this weekend we get a weather front that gets stuck across the northwest of Scotland, and this is going to be bringing some huge rainfall totals into the Highlands, where we could be looking at up to 200 millimetres of rain over the high ground. That's enough to cause some flooding concerns and maybe even produce some landslips. So the Met Office have got an amber weather warning in force for that through the course of the weekend. Yes, and it's turning milder, Assad. Yeah, today we've had temperature of about 9 degrees Celsius. High pressure in charge, but sometimes we get an area of cloud trapped underneath an area of high pressure. And that's exactly what we're looking at the moment. So probably things not changing a great deal over the next 24 hours. We'll keep this kind of a thick layer of cloud overhead.
As promised, the weather, and Becky is at a very festive spot near Saffron Walden in Essex. But Becky, exactly where are you?
Well, welcome to Audley End Miniature Railway here near Saffron Walden in Essex. Now, if this does not get you in the festive mood, then you are confirmed as a Grinch. Nothing I can do will help you at all. Feast your eyes on this Christmas spectacular. Now, this seasonal sellout event welcomes tens of thousands of visitors every year in the run-up to Christmas. Everyone desperate for their go on these gorgeous miniature trains that trundle and steam their way through 1.5 miles of enchanted woodland, stopping off, I'm reliably informed, for an all-singing, all-dancing audience with the big man himself. Now, frankly, the only thing that's missing from this perfect scene is snow, or let's say real snow. It's just too mild. It's incredibly mild at the moment. Let's have a look at a snapshot of what's happening right now with the pressure chart. As you can see, high pressure is fully in control at the moment. The position of the centre of that high is giving us a very warm feed of air in from the south, and it's that that's really boosting those temperatures up. Look at the next few days. Those temperatures are into the teens. They are 6 or 7 degrees above where they should be for the time of year. So I'm afraid snow is a no-no at the moment. The potential, though, for getting colder again for next week. Let's have a look now at all the detail with the weekend forecast. Frankly, the honest bit here is the fact that we are trying to distract you with all of the bells and whistles of a beautiful Christmas scene from the fact that this weekend is looking pretty grotty. Let's have a look. It's often cloudy. We've got some very heavy rain across the northwestern parts of Scotland and generally the northwestern quarter of the UK. It is very mild, but frankly, that's not much of a payoff. So the potential for something a little bit colder moving in the middle and end of next week. This is my last shift until I join you again on Christmas Day. Have a lovely weekend and a lovely Christmas.
Oh, Becky, thank you. You too.